Ready? I've been on live in a little minute. Happy Monday. Let me start with the 5 principles: love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. Salute to that. Salute to all the Moors out there. Pine is running a little late. We got to take a fade. Sponge out with the curls. You know how I do. What's going on with y'all on this Monday? A few more weeks. Went through this little messing around with the clock business yesterday. So hopefully everybody, you got used to that. And of course, towards the third week of March, we'll have our official seasonal New Year. By March 23rd. If not, I stand corrected, March 23rd. We'll have our official New Year with spring coming in. Make sure y'all planting all y'all fruits and vegetables, planting the seeds inside the mind. Move forward with this new season upon us, a new growth that we have in the spring. We're doing our spring cleaning out the old, getting with the new. You know what I mean? Went back to my wire clippers, at least for my masters. You know, I got my, you know what I'm saying, black labels. They all scraped up, but they're ready to go. Got my purple guards ready to go. FX3 shavers ready to go. Let's see what it is. FX3 blades for the shave. Got my Babyliss Pro times 245 blade on the FX3s. Those are the tools I'm using for today. Yes, sir. So just waiting for my client to come through. I'm gonna put it out there again. Of course, the 5 principles of love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. So we salute to that. Happy Monday to all y'all out there. Waiting for the client to come through. We're gonna hit him with the taper fade, but today I'm going old school with the wired masters. Got the FX3 on the shavers. All cleaned up, ready to go. Babyliss Pro times 245 blades on the FX3 Rojo boys. And I got the FX3 for the shave, for the bolt. You know what I mean? So client should be here in a few more minutes. Of course, we got the purple blades, putting that work at the 1.5. And we got the zero guard, famous zero guard. So y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe to your man DripMoor. Probably around 50 subscribers from hitting 1,000. So help your brother out. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend about your man DripMoor. Got a lot of car content coming up. I'm waiting on the 19th to receive some tools to finish this, to start my lowering spring, my dining lowering spring job I'm gonna have on my car, my 540 X drive. I'll be performing, so I'm waiting for those tools to come in, specialty tools. I got all the rest of the tools for the job, so be on the lookout for that. I might go live for that, but might just make some videos with it. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it, depending upon how long the job is. You know what I'm saying? How long it takes. We'll see what's up. But that's the next endeavor that's gonna go down probably by, I believe the 19th is next Thursday. So we'll probably be performing the work probably the weekend of the 20th, 21st or 22nd, that Saturday or Sunday. Probably get up in there, start the long range spring job. Before I do the job, I'm gonna do a video on all the components, the spacers that I got. I got B-Mix spacers all the way from the UK, Italian brand name spacers, 20 millimeters. And I got the Dyna springs on the low rate, probably about, once it settles, about an inch, you know. So yeah, we got a lot of content coming on the channel. I know I've been out for a little bit off my lives, but I'm back. So happy Monday to all y'all. Hopefully our Monday was, you know, productive and successful in regards to your day. Of course, definitely be appreciative in the day and the time frame that you got. Like I said, I'm just waiting on a client right now to come through. We're gonna get busy with that taper fade. Get him going. Excuse me. A little bit tired from the date, from the 9 to 5, but I keep that energy up. Yeah, we get the little slight Knicks report. My Knicks had a little, we'll call it a hiccup game against the Lakers yesterday in LA. We have a back-to-back. Play our Clippers tonight. Not our Clippers, we played the LA Clippers tonight in LA. So we gonna see what's goody with that. You know what I mean? Hopefully we could right the wrongs in LA. Luka got the best of us yesterday. So hopefully we can play some team ball. Get that win tonight. LA Clippers Stadium. Let y'all see some of the tools that I bought. I had to go to Harbor Freight. We got some 3/8 drive, 10-piece chrome socket set metric. You know what I'm saying? Got to get some tools for the job, man. And we got another small metric size metric set as well. Got to get socket adapter set. Feel me? For the job. Yeah, of course I got the beam, I got the form, so you had to get a torque set. Torques. Feel me? And I had to get the deeper socket, chrome deep wall socket set. Of course I had to get me some ratchets, quick release ratchets. Of course you got to get a small ratchet for the smaller areas, tighter areas. And then we go up to the big boys. How to get the long handle wrench set. How to get those big montings, you feel me? Gotta remove big things on the beamer. Of course you had to get some mechanics gloves with the grip. Feel me? Also, I had to get some spring compressors. I had to get another big tool over here. Let me show y'all real quick. So I had to get some spring compressors right here. Compress the spring once I take the spring out. And I had to get this other bigger sprue, a breaker bar. Break off some of those big tools big connections, you need that torque. You need that breaker bar to break that. You know what I'm saying? How to get some anti-seize for when I put the spacers on so they don't stick to the rotors once they're on there. Of course, how to get a jack. It's the first jack, low profile jack. And how to get some jack stands. You know I knew how to get the New York Knicks Royal Blue jack stands and low profile jack to match. And plus, since I got a Beamer, you got to get a specific jack pad that has a specific shape to go to lift it up. And these are the jack stands pads that go on top of the jack. Had to get some bungee cords to hold up some of the, arms underneath the car while I get things out. And I have to get a one of these kits that helps. The kit that lets you get all the rubber, covers off of the car. Accessory kit, take off all the rubber parts easily. You know what I'm saying? It comes with some different tools here and such. Bungee cords come with different tools in them as well. So I'm well prepared. Just waiting for the 19th to come through. And then we can get it on. So I'm gonna definitely have a video showing y'all the whole process of what it is. With the dining lowering spring job. And once I tune the car, there's gonna be another video or live video of me putting in the downpipe and the tune. I want to get the MHD tune on the car, but I think Femto and other people who unlock the DMEs for my car, they come into North America, so the price is going to dramatically, be reduced. Right now, I think it's like $1,200 to break a DME. And you got to get MHD or whatever platform you want to put on to tune your car. But by this summer, they're expected to be here. So we'll wait for the summer, save $600, and it's expected to be around $400, $400 to $500. Save some money there. And that'll be the same money I save. I'm gonna need to get the licensing for MHD anyway. Then I'm gonna have to get the licensing for XHP to get the tuning from my transmission as well. I put a stage 2 transmission. What's going on, Lucas? What's going on, man? Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Just going over different things I'm gonna be doing with the Beamer, with my car content. But of course, today's about, my barber content. Got the client coming in. He's running a little late. We're gonna do a taper fade with him. Taper him out, shave him down, goatee out. Well, not goatee connect and disconnect. You feel me? Oh, okay. You might have to do the Apple Translator. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you in the chat, bro. I appreciate you. Either way. English or not. Big up to all the Portuguese down there. All Portugal Moors down there. We got a lot of Moorish history down there in Portugal. So, peace to you. Peace to all the Portugal peoples in Portugal. Y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. But like I said, it's waiting on the client right now before we get our cut on. You know what I mean? Gotta get the comb. Got my little brush. Ready to go. You feel me? Yeah, man. It's your man, DripMoor. Trying my best to keep my energy up. For some reason, I feel a little less energetic today. I don't know why. My energy just took a shower and everything. I feel fresh, clean, ready to go, ready to cut. For some reason, my energy took a dive. For some reason. Let's see what's popping. Client talking about he coming through at 6:30. So you should be here in the next 14 minutes. So we're definitely gonna kick it with y'all for the next 10, 14 minutes. Let y'all know what's good. The life is good, no complaints. You know what I mean? Started 9 to 5 today. Took a shower, refresh myself, rejuvenate myself. Now I'm in the shop right now, waiting for my client right now to get the cutting. We're gonna get it popping. Patience is a virtue. Always want to stay patient. Like I said, we're going a little old school with the clippers. Oh Lord. That 6'7" is dead. That's last year. That 6'7" is dead. Got the masters corded. You know what I mean? And I know once the client come through and I start cutting, the energy will start flowing. Excuse me. Oof. Apologize. Yeah, man, after this cut, after this live, I had to take a power nap. OG might need a power nap in real time, for real. Oh, man. Okay, that's cool. Speak a little English, that's cool. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Land of flowers. You know what I mean? Might want to use a translator on your phone. Use an English translator. One of those translation apps. And they can translate for you in Portugal. Or in Spanish or whatever is, a little bit more comfortable for you to translate. You know what I mean? Big up to all my people in Portugal, all the Portugal Moors. We up to you. We're well aware of that Portugal history of the Moors down there in Portugal. To my man Sabir Bey, salute to my brother Sabir Bey. Definitely, educated me and plenty of others on the history of Portugal. He's been down there plenty of times. He has videos of going to Portugal. He visited the museums in Portugal, and they give the great history of the Moors that were in Portugal and our existence and our greatness down there, the castles that we built in Portugal, etc., in that regards as well. So big up to all the Portugal Moors. Big up to all the people in Portugal. Salute to you. And hopefully we can live in solidarity with great Moorish history, in Portugal. You know what I mean? Big up to you. Big up to all my peoples, all my DripMoor peoples. Like I said, I'm just trying to be patient with my client coming in a little late. He's coming in for 6:30. So hopefully he'll get here pretty soon and we can start the cutting services. And what I'll do while I'm cutting, I'll go through every step with y'all, let y'all know what I'm doing, every step, so y'all could be engaged. I don't know if you have any beginner barbers or any barbers watching the live, so y'all can see what it is. Let me give y'all a quick tour of the shop. I know you asked me questions about the shirts and stuff. So I'm a big Knicks fan. He got a lot of Knicks t-shirts and hats in the background. That's my business, Bad Studios LLC. Those are my clippers on my station. Normally have my TV on, but it just went off. I'm a big sneakerhead, so I collect a lot of sneakers. These shirts right here, these are like Travis Scott t-shirts that I have for sale actually. All XL size. Travis Scott merch. Jordan sneakers. Posters. Polo t-shirts. Polar bear t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Off-white t-shirts. I'm a big New York Knicks fan. So you know I got my man Patrick Ewing, NBA shorts up in there. Like I said, Travis Scott merch for sale. You can hit me up on Instagram at DripMoor. On TikTok at DripMoor. And of course, you can hit me up on YouTube. But yeah, man. Big sneaker collector. You know I love my hip-hop gear. And as you know, you see it. Love barbering. I love instilling confidence through barbering. Some of my tools over here. These are some of the tools I'm going to be using today. Some of my extra tools over here. Shavers. Like I said, these are some of my tools that I just got. And these are for the job up at hand. So yes, sir. We're just waiting for my client to come in. We can get busy on the cut. Got a few minutes before the client comes through at 6:30. So just chilling with y'all, holding the vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's your man DripMoor. Back at it again. Here you go. Back on live. My bad, y'all. I had to put the live on the TV real quick. Get that going. Shit. I wish I had a Red Bull or something. I need some energy, bro. I need to pick me up. I don't think coffee will do it. I need some energy for real. Real low on energy. For some reason, I don't know why. Feel drained. Man, DripMoor always bounces back, though. Let's believe it. Always bounces back. Make it happen. Once I start cutting, though, my energy definitely picks up. Something about when you barbering, man. Something about it. It's like a natural pick-me-up when you're doing something you love to do. You know what I'm saying? So, client should be in a few minutes, so just gotta be patient with it. You know what I mean? Hopefully I had a good Monday, productive day today. You know what I'm saying? I'm on regular 9 to 5. This is my passion project right here, which is barbering. Instilling confidence through barbering. You know what I mean? Love doing this. Love making people look their best, feeling their best, looking their best. You know? So, we're gonna try our best. Do what we gotta do for my client. This is a client that I cut before on the channel. So, those of y'all been rocking with DripMoor, y'all probably seen him before. You Get out of here. If you hit that like and subscribe and subscribe. Watch the yeah. Done. That's what I need. That's what I need everybody to do. That's what I need y'all to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. Yes, sir. Please, for your man DripMoor. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm like 56 subscribers, 1K subs. I know I haven't been on live for, I don't know, probably like a week. It wasn't that long that I wasn't on live. Had to take a little break, you know what I mean? Get myself together. Your man DripMoor is back. Hopefully my Knicks get a win so we get back on the right path tonight. Clippers, that's going to be a late game at 10 p.m. Eastern time. But like I said, it's waiting on my client to come in now. So we give him that taper fade. Curl him up on the top. I'm going to probably give him a hot towel on the top of his hair. After I put some hot lather on the hairline, on the back of the neck as well. So you gotta make sure you prep the skin, clean up the skin. So when you shape it up, you get that ash line, you get that clean cut. So the preparation of the hair and the hairline is very important as well. So we're definitely gonna prep the hairline, prep the hair with a hot towel, so we can get the hair to loosen up and be spongy. Take the pick them out, round off the top, taper them out, shave them down in the face, shape the mustache, disconnect the goatee, just keep them with the chin hairs right there. Probably trim the chin a little bit, shape them up, and then the fun part, adding the moisture to the hair with the curling cream, curling the top. Yeah, man, he'll be on his way. Back to be fully confident. You know what I mean? That's what I love to do, instill confidence through barbering. I love to do that. I love making people look their best. You know what I'm saying? It's a great feeling. Especially if they're asking me to help them look their best. Now make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. It's your man DripMoor. Like I said, 56 subs away from 1K subs. So make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button, join the chat. Let me know what city y'all from, what y'all represent, what country y'all representing from, what hood, what school, whatever it is, whatever y'all want to represent with, let me know. If y'all in the Florida state, let me know. State of Florida, territory of Florida, especially Tampa. If y'all in the area, y'all can hit me up. So DripMoor on TikTok, DripMoor on Instagram, Baz Studios LLC on Facebook. That's my business page. Oh, client is here. Give me a second. Client has arrived, he's chucking down some food. Gotta eat, gotta have fuel. What's going on with you, bro? Good? Yeah. Good. That spring action.
Yeah.
Well, 85 degrees.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? So you give it that full force, but you don't get there. So we doing anything that I need to know about? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, people, so I already let y'all know we're getting that taper fade with the curls on top. So we're gonna go in with it. First we're gonna get our black gloves on for sanitary practices. This is the tool we're gonna use when we sponge them out too. Here, get our next strip on. Your pops is hype, man. Detroit is #1 in the East. I love you know how to act. Definitely put some work on my team, go on my team about 30 points both times we played them. You know what it is, you know playoffs is what counts. We're not doing playoffs. Alright, YouTube, like I said, we're gonna hit the top of the table with a hot towel just to give the hair some moisture. Just to loosen it up, so when I pick it, the hair won't be like, the hair won't dry, I won't rip his hair, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of moisture, we ain't super soaking them. And the hairline, of course, we're gonna wipe the areas with the hairline. Called hair prep. Even with the shave too, because my towel is warm, it's hot. So even with the shave, we get a clean shave. Now we in Florida, if my clients coming to me, most likely, it's hot outside. So when they come through, in most cases, they don't sweat a little bit. The skin is gonna be, they're gonna have some perspiration. Even if they get out of their car with AC, there's still that walk. Sometimes it be so hot down there, you can just walk a half a block and walk right into the house and it's still hot. So this is the best way to do the skin, prep the skin. This ensures that your cut is clean when you do it. Clean the cut means a better result. Alright, so we moisturize the hair for the most part. You still going out the top?
Yeah.
Alright. So he's growing out his top, so we're not going to be, cutting down the top. And we definitely going to get some moisture in it so we could stretch it out. So now we can use our pick more thoroughly. Now make sure y'all answer the question on the screen. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all sub up to the channel. DripMoor gonna get busy. And we're going old school and we're using our corded clippers, at least my masters. And we're gonna be using the cordless liners, shavers, everything else. Just the corded masters. We're gonna pick them out a little bit, stretch out the hair. This is what you want to do. You don't want to just have your client come in the chair and you just give them a taper and that's it. You want to stretch out the hair, just take a look at it, see what's going on with it. So ultimately, when you start cutting his hair, you'll be styling the hair too. So you need to see what's going on with it. So you can get the best result. With the I'm pulling the hair down. See how I'm pulling the hair down with it? Front of the hairline, pulling it down. Pulling it down, keep the hairline full. Sure. Alright. Dry them down real quick. Now, first order of business, we're gonna start shaving FX3s. Shave the face. We're gonna try to keep the taper low if possible. Shave the face right here. Clean up. We're gonna follow it up with the shavers too. Clean up the neck area. Zoom in for y'all a little bit. Keep that taper low in the back too, the nape area. Right now we're just establishing all of our 0 points around the cut. Everything that needs to be bald, zeroed out. We're gonna do that first. And we're gonna fade up into it. Fade up and fade down there, actually. We're gonna use both techniques. Shave the inside of his face as well. Make sure we do a good job shaving because we're going to knock down the longer hairs because we're coming back with a shave after this to clean it, skin clean. So make sure we catch all the long hairs first when we come back to the shave. Sometimes you might have to stretch your skin to expose the hair. That's in your face. Or anywhere for that matter. Sometimes you have to stretch your skin for the hair to come out. Okay. What I'll do every time, I'll put down one of my clippers that I'm using. I'll always dust it off before I'll put it back in my drawer. Rub your hair with a shaver. Okay. Alright. So now we can start with our taper. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Haley. Appreciate that. Oh, it's looking good already. Alright, so we're gonna start with our taper. Clipper open. Keep the taper low. That's his preference. So we're gonna put it low right here. Right there, right in that section, right there. We're going to push it towards the middle. Bring it out a little bit more. Gripper close. Second notch from close. close and figure out the bottom line. Okay. Okay, now I'm 1.5 open, purple guard. And show you I got the bigger side of the comb with the big teeth. That's how you comb here. That's longer. The shorter, you use the shorter side. And so we got the 1.5 open, which is a 2. We're gonna go with the grain. You fade them down first. Always want to make sure that line, the hair around the line that you're going to be shaping up, that hair is really low. So when you shape it up, the shape up is clean. And it's crispy. But the hair is really long. Where you go to shape it up, then it's going to look bulky. It's not going to look clean. So I'm taking the 1.5 close, going around the ear. Lowering that hair a little bit at a time. Because this hair is actually very curly. When you cut it down, it cuts down real fast. So you gotta be careful when you cut it. That's 1.5 with the grain. I'm just gonna stay in this area right here. As we can. A little bit of simple. And 1.5 against. So that bulk, we're going to leave that there. So it could get curled. Trying to keep this taper low as much as we can. Now I got the 0 on, 0 open, which is a 1. First we're going to go with the grain around the ear. These are my corners. With the grain. One 0 open, which is a 1. That's the grain right here. Okay. 0 close. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all. 56 subscribers from 1,000. Give man DripMoor some love so you can hit that 1K subs. We're gonna be going beyond. Okay. That's a 0 close. Remember this here right here, we're going to be curling it. So we already touched that. We got the clipper open. My corners, one notch down from open. Third notch, middle notch. Still fading in the temple area. Of course, we got our main designation areas: parietal ridge, crown, occipital bone, nape area. Just make sure your client is clean. You want to be cutting on a clean canvas. Same deal for the back, but we want to keep it low. We want to keep this low. So what we want to start off, just to keep it low, be on the safe side. We're going to fade down. So we got our 1.5 purple guard. We have it open, which is a 2. Knock down the bulk with the 2. Just lay down. Okay. Fade down technique is one of the most safest techniques when you're fading. Now we got the 1.5. Now we're going up. Now we're fading up with the 1.5. In the nape area. Taking off a little bit, but not too much. Like I said, we want to keep this low. We'll fade them out here. It's going to be our fade line, but we want to have some transition as well. So 1.5. This is my purple bars. Rinse the green. This area. Okay. 1.5 close. So smooth the transition. Go with the grain as well. Curly hair responds to with the grain cutting techniques very well. So you definitely want to learn or use with the grain techniques with curly hair because it responds very well. The 0 guard open. We're going to go against the grain. 0 guard open is a 1. We're going to go against the grain. Keeping things dark. Now we're going to go to 0 guard with the grain. This hair goes in different directions on his nape area. That's why you got to go in different directions when you cut his hair. Okay? See, when I went with the grain, I took off more when I went against. Okay? We got our 0 close against the grain. Love that crunch that these nasties give when they cut. That's why I'm using them right now. Zero whip, slow it down. Now, if my client had a different grade of hair, if it was more dense, more thicker hair, I would have a different approach. Since his hair is more curly, and as I cut it down, I know it cuts fast and it gets thinner faster. And I like to take these techniques that I'm doing to get a better result. Zero open. I got my base. If I make taper, I'm gonna come in with the clipper open. Take it out. Clipper open. Fading from the skin coming up. Clipper's open. Just evening out everything. Make sure everything's even. This is pretty much a zero left anyway. Clipper open. Alright, now we're going to the middle of the clipper, third notch. Right. Second notch. We'll fade it out. Second notch, now we got the clipper closed. Okay. So we're at the temple area on this side right here. Open. Third notch on the clipper in the middle. Clipper closed. Same technique as on the side. 1.5 open, which is a 2. Fade down from the temple area, knock down some of the bulk and around the ear. Half closed. Then the drill. Go with the grain first. One and a half against the grain. Okay, we're going to switch to 0. 0 open. Purple guards. Lippy green. Got some little tails around the air. You can lay down so we can shake them up. So we're not open. 1. This green right here. Always have your comb combing in here. So you can see what's going on. So we go and close. Okay. Follow up with the flipper open. It's green. Flipper halfway. There's the corpse. The top area. Second nice and closed. Flipper closed. Go back to flipper open. Smooth down some of this transition. Blow out, flare out. Do a little bit of shape. Okay. See a little trim on the sides, clean them up. Clean them up, and the straggler hairs, clean them up. A little trim on. Sides. Sides flare out. Just a little bit, just enough. That's front hairline. Put a 1.5 on. All the way down a little bit. First we're going to start with a 2. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna put some hairspray on the hairline and let that dry while we shape up the mustache. So we're gonna use some Tresemme. Tresemme extra hold. So we get that crispy hairline. C-cups, vertical bars. Hairspray is going to hold the hair in place. And when it dries, we're going to get a crispy hairline as well. Make sure you comb all the hair to the front. Best results. Before it dries up. Yep. Dries right there. Shape off the nape area as mustache and goatee. That should be dry once we finish that. Alright, so we're Tune 45 Babyliss Pros. Let's go and shape up the mustache. always want to keep on combing your hair because you can shape it up, and after you comb it, you know, the hairs can come out, lose the hairs or whatever. You might have to make an adjustment. So. Give the hairline a few more minutes to dry up with the hairspray. We're going to check out the nape area. Under here. So, folks, Bible has said, "You're out, son. Need some more energy." That's why you gotta always have backup clippers, graphites, ready to chomp. We're gonna finish them off with these. Always oil up my tools before I use them. Disinfect them, of course. We don't hit the C-cups yet. We're gonna go around that ear like I did. Hit up this nape area over here. Yes, sir. Lining them up. Haley, appreciate you, Haley. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. So Haley's in tune. Okay, so we got the nape area done around the ears. Now, front lineup should be real dry. Now get it up. It should be coming out crispy. Start in the middle. Oh yeah. Like you said. Vertical bar. Okay. Trust in the process. Line. Some of the excess. There. I'm doing a technique right here. I'm pulling the skin, so it lets me get into that corner without having to dig in it with my clippers. Skin tight. We got our vertical bars. Now we gotta establish sweep cups. Okay. C cup established there. Start up. curl on now, get our style on. Some of the styling foam for motions. Help the hair curl up. Much more easier. Work it in. So I'm going to come to and curl it up. Process. Two curls. sir. Sir. Cherry bomb, aftershave powder. Go. Make sure you answer that question. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Help the man get to 1,000 subscribers. Bomb. Aftershave. Super soaking. Feel good. Smell good. Coming out the shop. Must. Why not? Since we're here, real quick 360. We out, YouTube. It's Monday evening. Appreciate y'all checking out your man DripMoor. Quick 360 real quick. Let y'all see what it is. Okay. Haley Rain, she really like it. Haley Rain Jack in the car, I figured. Yes, sir, do a quick 360. Taper fade on my man's right here. Keeping everything low with the taper. Curly top. Trimmed up, shaped out. You see him? Look what it is. It's your man DripMoor. You know we out of here. You know what we do. Peace.